Hey outside world, TM Thomas back with a little bit of soccer stuff. What I wanted to do was a year-end wrap-up of U.S. soccer. Then I looked at U.S. soccer over 2016 and I got really sad, and we're not going to do that. So instead, what I want to talk to you about is my really messy kitchen behind me. No. Can I cover that while I talk? It's not the worst view of a video, other than you can see all my nose hair now. Anyway, we'll start with the men. These are your nominees for Male U.S. Soccer Player of the Year. We have Josie Altidore mean mugging in this picture. The last time he looked this ugly was when a coach asked him to play defense. That coach was probably sometime in his Pee-wee days, U6. The man does not know how to play defense. He does not know how to share. He knows how to wander around the top of the striker position looking sad that people aren't scoring goals and giving him credit. If it were up to me, he would not be on the U.S. team, but he has a tendency to score garbage goals after everyone else has already done the work to make the team competitive, so his byline looks good. Michael Bradley. Let's talk about the nominees. Bradley, what can you say? He makes terrible passes, he gives the ball away, he pouts, he refused to play in a game, although he did end up playing, after the team choked in the Gold Cup. It's just lack of sportsmanship, lack of commitment, lack of decorum. No. So Jeff Cameron plays in England professionally. That's something good for him because he's not in the retirement league of MLS like Deuce here. Bobby Wood plays in Germany. These three guys are at least trying to play the game and trying to do something on behalf of U.S. soccer. Wood's an up-and-comer. Great year for him with the scoring, with the competition. He's a forward who doesn't slack, which that's all I ask from forwards. I can't stand the Josie Altidore style who just hangs out up front, doesn't know how to defend, doesn't know how to pass, just waits to be hit with the ball so it rolls into the net. Deuce is good, but Dempsey's days are past. He's Landon Donovan with a slightly uglier expression and outlook on life. Jeff Cameron, he's my pick. I'm always going to pick a defender. Cameron plays hard. He doesn't screw up a lot. He looks competitive. He looks like he's into the game. He looks like he cares. And that's what I like in a player. So my pick, Jeff Cameron. On to the women. My choices for this are your bookends. But as we'll go through in order, Crystal Dunn. Incredible NWSL season a year ago. Less successful season this year, but with the national team. Scored a lot of garbage goals, but it's still a lot of goals. Even though I use that against Josie because I just will never like Josie Altidore. Crystal Dunn, solid player, generates runs up front. But I don't know. Tobin Heath plays with the ball too much. Thinks she can take on all 11 players in the other team. Sometimes she can. Usually she can't. And a stiff wind will knock her over and leave her crying to the ref. Not my player of the year because I don't like that kind of soccer. I want tough physical players who, you don't have to be a brute, you don't have to be a goon, but you do have to stay in the play and not stop playing so you can wave and cry at the ref. Carly Lloyd. Baby horse Alex Morgan. Couldn't buy a goal to save her life most of the year. Becky Sauerbrunn did not have a strong year in NWSL or with the women's team. She's a co-captain with Lloyd, but you would never see it because Lloyd's the chosen one, and Sauerbrunn just directs and motivates a team. So, priorities. New three-back system. Hopefully it's just a trial that they're learning so they can line up differently if they're against a bunker like Sweden. But Sauerbrunn played out of position a lot of the year. Her skill set for outside back, she lacks a lot of the speed that you might want in that position. But she's still strong captain, strong leader, good defensive player. My pick for player of the year. And I would hold up my two choices, but there's now just a mess of ripped paper on the floor that the kitten's playing with. So, quick video. Those are my thoughts for U.S. Soccer Player of the Year. Jeff Cameron, Becky Sauerbrunn. I'm always going to pick defenders. I'm never going to pick lazy forwards. And that's the video for today. Have fun, everyone.